What's up guys, Mickle here, and XRP's price chart looks like it's right around the corner from going parabolic. In this video, I want to talk about the charts I'm watching right now that let me know that XRP is right around the corner from doing something special. I also want to talk about in this video something that's going viral in the XRP community, and that is some very interesting comments made by a German version of CNBC about XRP. Guys, there has been a lot of theories in the XRP community that have been discredited by other cryptocurrency communities. I want to show you that things like XRP being a digital world reserve currency are not so far-fetched after all. Make sure to stick around for that. This is going to shock you. Like always, your support means so much to this channel. Thank you to everyone who likes the videos and to subscribe to the channel. It's really going to help me out so much. Also, if you ever need a good place to buy some XRP, make sure to check out my favorite exchange Uphold down in the description of this video. With that said, though, let's jump right into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the content. So I want to start off and talk about the comments made by the German version of CNBC, because this is absolutely fascinating, and I think it's going to give a lot of credit to the XRP community. Throughout my entire time in the XRP community, I have constantly seen different theories that other cryptocurrency communities called insane, improbable, hopium, end up becoming true. Things like XRP not being a security. So many different cryptocurrency communities, when Ripple got sued, said it was absolute hopium to think Ripple was going to win. They said it was insane to think that XRP would be declared not a security. And that is exactly what happened. But we always knew that was going to happen because, in my eyes, we're one of the smartest cryptocurrency communities out there. People like John Deaton were making it clear since day one that XRP is a decentralized neutral asset that no one controls and therefore cannot intrinsically be a security. There's no contract between XRP and anyone else. And but long story short, we knew this before anyone else figured it out. Now, what I want to show you in this video is there's likely a lot of other theories in the XRP community that will likely end up being true that many people have discredited. And one of those is now going viral on a mainstream financial media source in Germany. Now, I'm not going to play the clip in this video because it's in German and it's hard to understand and see the subtitles on the screen, but if you want to watch it, just go to my X account. You will see the videos posted there. But essentially what is being talked about in this video is XRP going to 3 to 4 digits as it becomes a digital world reserve currency. Now, this is something that's been speculated in the XRP community for a while. In my eyes, that speculation makes sense, and I'll talk about why that is in a minute. But the reason I am bringing this up is because what we are seeing is professionals in the financial industry are starting to understand why this theory makes sense. It's something we in the XRP community have always understood, have always seen, have always understood could happen, but so many people said it was so unrealistic it could never happen. But what we are seeing is professionals all over the world are starting to realize it actually makes sense. We are currently moving into a world where countries do not trust each other. We're moving into a world where countries have weaponized financial systems against each other and weaponized currencies against each other. Because of this, the world we're heading into is going to need neutral, decentralized stores of value. We cannot live in a world where countries need to conduct trade with one another but can't trust each other. They need to use decentralized neutral assets in order to cooperate on a level playing field. That is exactly how XRP is being positioned by Ripple. Ripple is working with the biggest institutions in the entire world. Ripple is working with central governments and the biggest banks in different jurisdictions to put XRP in front of them as this neutral reserve asset. As more and more countries get brought into the digital age, as more and more countries are forced to upgrade their payment infrastructure to new forms of moving money, they are going to have XRP put in front of them as this decentralized neutral source of value. Cryptocurrencies are going to be a critical part of our future, and Ripple is putting XRP in front of the biggest money in the entire world. That is why traditional financial outlets are starting to understand that XRP really can be a digital reserve currency. And if that happens, it is going to require valuations for XRP that are going to blow people's minds. If XRP truly succeeds, it's not going to stop at $5 to $10. What we are likely going to see is what they talk about in this clip, which is an XRP in the 3 to 4 digit range. Guys, that's not going to happen if XRP has minor success. But what we understand in the XRP community is XRP has the potential for something much greater than miner success, something much greater than a fringe payment system that a couple countries are using. What XRP can be is a transformation to the entire system as we move to decentralized neutral settlement rails that are a level playing field and anyone can use or draw off of. This is so important to understand, and the main reason why I want to hammer this home in this video is because for the longest time, this was all hopium, it was all speculation, it was all stuff that was never going to happen. But what we are seeing right now is mainstream finance is picking up on it. Guys, I have a feeling this is just the start of the snowball rolling down the hill. This is just a start of people starting to understand XRP's true potential. I think we're right around the corner from everyone waking up in a really big way and people finally understanding that of every other cryptocurrency out there, XRP is positioned in the place it needs to be to really achieve the things we talk about. I want to move on now though and quickly talk about XRP's price performance because guys, I have been saying on this channel, we are likely right around the corner from XRP doing something very special. To start the year, you all know I was extremely optimistic on Bitcoin. I was saying that the Bitcoin ETFs were going to cause Bitcoin to rip, and eventually that was going to flow into the other cryptocurrencies. Well, it looks like that's exactly what's happening. I just wanted to show you this because Blockchain Backer tweeted out earlier today that if you aren't paying attention to XRP, you will be. Well, not to put everything on Blockchain Backer's word, but it's certainly nice to have him on my side here. So let's talk about exactly what's happening because I think you guys are going to like it a lot. Just to start off, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin, and obviously, unless you're living under a rock, you have seen that Bitcoin is absolutely ripped face. Bitcoin is almost close to its former all-time high as big asset managers are piling into the asset. This is something that was so obvious to me. BlackRock investing into Bitcoin, Fidelity investing into Bitcoin, convincing their customers to buy Bitcoin was never going to be bearish. It was always a bullish scenario. We are watching demand for Bitcoin 10x outpace sell pressure. This is what causes institutional bull runs the likes we have never seen before in history. This is what causes face-melting rallies that we have never seen before in crypto. Billions to trillions of dollars flowing into this asset class. And what do we know? We know that it is not going to stop at just Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin? It's a collectible, it's a store of value, but there's so much more to crypto than just that. We know that cryptocurrencies have the potential to rewire our financial system. And what cryptocurrency is going to do that? Well, likely the cryptocurrency that's being put in front of all the financial institutions that control the financial system. And that's why it's been so obvious to me that XRP is going to be one of the big winners in this next generation financial system. Guys, I was saying a couple weeks ago when XRP was dropping back down to this support that we were going to bounce off of this thing because that's just what XRP does. XRP lags the rest of the market. It tends to move slowly. It tends to move sideways. But when it makes its big move, it absolutely rips face. What we are seeing is XRP is pushing back to the top of this symmetrical triangle pattern and looking to break out the top of this thing. Now, we have seen XRP attempt to break out the top of this thing a couple times now, but essentially it just wasn't ready. I wish I had a better way to describe it to you, a more technical way to describe it to you, but for some reason XRP just didn't feel like breaking out those other times. But I really do think that this could be the time we break through this thing. Why do I think that? Well, every other time XRP tried to break out this thing, Bitcoin just didn't have the momentum it has now. Right now, Bitcoin is right next to its all-time high, and it is causing the entire market to get some serious FOMO. Not only that though, but as we talked about earlier in the video, people are really starting to wake up to what XRP is. People are really starting to wake up to what Ripple is building, where Ripple is positioning XRP. This is going to let the big institutions know who are investing into this asset class and actually moving the charts that XRP is here to stay. XRP is a premier cryptocurrency being put in front of the biggest money in the entire world. They are going to understand, because Bitcoin is near its all-time high, that the bull run is here, and it's time for them to start investing into assets that are going to actually reap the rewards of the next bull run. It is so obvious to me that XRP is a premier digital asset in prime position to reap these rewards, and that's why I think XRP is right around the corner to catching up to Bitcoin in a big and explosive fashion. So what is going to cause XRP to finally break out? What is going to cause XRP to make this big movement? Guys, it could be absolutely nothing. It could be something. We never really know. But one thing that I think is certainly possible is we start to find out about some big partnerships. Ashley Prosper tweeted out earlier today just this document from the Ripple SEC case, in which we found out that Ripple has over 1,700 contracts with different parties around the world involving sales of XRP, Ripple creating contracts with these parties to hold XRP, Ripple creating payment systems with these different countries using XRP as the means of exchanging the value. Guys, Ripple has some deep tentacles in the financial system, but we haven't heard about much of it yet. Ripple has been building behind the scenes. Ripple has been building quietly because they understand that what they're building is more than just hyping up a project. They understand that what they're building is not going to take one partnership. It's going to take rerouting the entire financial system. They have been doing this behind the scenes. They have been doing this quietly, but what we know is based on what we do see, based on what we do hear, based on what we do find that kind of sneaks out or sneaks to the surface, they are having a lot of success. I think sooner or later we find out about a lot of these contracts. We find out about a big partner, and that could be the thing to make XRP rip right through the top of this symmetrical triangle and really go parabolic. Or it could be nothing because, as we have seen, sometimes XRP just decides to moon. But the one thing we know for sure is XRP is absolutely at the end of this thing. It's ready to make a move. And if history is any kind of indicator of what we should expect, Bitcoin being near its all-time high makes XRP rip even harder. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It really does mean so much. And for now, Mickle out.